before sleep meditation. All are welcome. All are welcome. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. Seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta, seeing the four foundation of mindfulness, repeatedly seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta, repeatedly seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta, watching the breath rising and falling, sitting, touching, moving, swallowing, thinking, rising and falling. Knowing the five foundation: arising, body, feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. Repeatedly seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta while practicing vipassana, rising and falling. Repeatedly noting the Vedana and the mental formation and conscious about it, until one day the Four Noble Truths can be realized. When this occurs, the mind shuts down, cease to exist. Once the mind stops existing, all mental formation ceases. One will enter Maggaphala, path and fruition, and become Arya, one who is worthy of respect, one who is free from the four woeful realm of existence. Sotapanna, seven more existence, can be cut short if diligently practice and strive for second state of Anagami, third state of Anagami, second state of Sakadagami, third state of Anagami, and fourth Arhanta, final stage of attainment. It's worth to strive now. It is worth to strive now, using the Eight Noble Path. So now, let's start our 1 hour meditation. Till 11:22. I've set the time already. Enjoy your meditation, relax. You don't have to strangle yourself in meditation, just relax. Seeing the mind and the Vedana, they are always there. Pain feelings, pain sending the information to the brain. The brain know there is the information. Then the pain make picture, make stories. Right? You just don't care. You just relax. This is the way of practice. And until one day means not your wish, anicca. There's no your wish, anatta. Even though it is dukkha, doesn't matter. One day, if you practice the Eight Noble Path diligently in your meditation, knowing how to apply your Eight Noble Path, you will attain in this life. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Try to see the rising abdominal wall rising to the end, to the maximum, knowing there is a stop. Then when you breathe out, you watch the abdominal wall falling sensation, falling, 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 falling. So when the falling occur, you can sometimes watch with mindfulness. You can see there are vibration. Just know that there's a vibration until you fall to the end. There's a stop. Try to note the moment it stopped. Try to note the vibration. When it is rising, there's a vibration. Falling, there's a vibration. Also try to note the middle part of the falling and the middle part of the rising. Rising to the end, there's a stop. No, note it. Falling, watch mindfully, there's vibration, you know, and you watch the center part of the falling. Try to watch the center part and until the end part of the falling, there's a stop. Try to do that. Try. You will see the vibration, you will see the middle part, you will see the stop. This way your concentration can slowly and gradually develop. Suppose you want to swallow your saliva, you say swallowing, swallowing, swallowing. Then touching the lips here, the lips that contact the contact point. This is the lips. Example, this is the lips. The contact point, you say touching, touching, touching. Right? Your leg here, where they are overlaps, the touching, 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 touching. Sitting, touching. If you want to move, suppose you bend it like that. You want to move, you can move. You know, you move with mindfulness like that, slowly. When you move, you say moving, moving, moving. And when you move, you watch that is very slow movement. Sometimes you can feel the bone tiak, 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 tiak like that. With your mindfulness, you can see tiak, 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 tiak. Of course, you don't see so awkward tiak, tiak like, but you can see tak, 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 tak. See all this motion and events. This is called mindfulness. And then don't close your eyelid very tight. That means you're forcing. Relax. Not like that. Not like that. Relax. And if your eyelid is blinking means, you know what's happened if your eyelid here is blinking. Like that means you are thinking. Your mind is not yet calm, you are thinking, so your eye will be like that. So when mind is quiet, it will be quiet. It won't be like that. Like that means you're thinking. And when you're sitting, suddenly there's a jerk, means your conscious running away. And when you jerk, you just wake up, the conscious return very fast. You go away and come back. So when you like that, you move back slowly. No, moving, moving, moving. Suppose you go like that already, then you move, moving, moving, moving slowly. Until your sitting posture, then you go back to your rising, falling. Enjoy watching. You must not be, no one is forcing you. You must trust and believe the teaching of the Buddha. There is Nibbana. This is the way to purify your mind. Purify means stop it from thinking, because thinking, there is greed, there is hatred, there is delusion. So when you watch rising, There's no grid rising, there's no grid, there's no head, there's no dilution. So when you watch your breath rising, there's no grid, no head, no dilution. Very good. When you watch falling again, there's no grid, no head, no dilution. So rising and falling, when you watch carefully, your mind is at that very moment is free from grid, head, delusion. So that is the only, this is the only moment, even it's very short, that this is the only moment that you are purified. Your mind is really clean. So if you can continue doing that for 30 breath rising, falling. Suppose you are very tired today, you can do 30 breath. I calculate 30 breath is about 60 seconds only, 1 minute. So every day you can do 1 minute and rest. If you got time, you can practice more. If you don't have much time, you do 30 breath. That means this 30 breath, you try to watch rising and falling, your mind is free from greed, hate, delusion. So when your mind is keep on free from greed, hate, delusion, it become character. Gradually your mind become pure. When it become pure, because anicca, dukkha, anatta. So when your mind become pure, because the world is anicca, dukkha, anatta, suddenly, not out of your wish, anatta, and suddenly your mind cut. That means you enter Maggaphala. You must practice until the mind will cut by itself. You don't have to wait. Just follow the 8 Noble Path. Effort, mindful concentration. You see? Effort, mindful concentration on the rising, falling, rising, falling. I teach you already just now what to do on the rising, falling, the end, the middle, and vibration. All this you try to watch. Try to focus. Focus means sampanjana. Sampanjana, you look at your breath with mindfulness, with your mind. You focus on the abdominal wall rising and you watch. Then you should be able to gradually see the vibration, the end part, the breath end part, the top rising to the top, stop, rising to the falling to the end, stop, in the middle, rising to the middle and to the end, then the vibration, the sensation of the touching the lips here, the sensation you call touching. Focus your mind here. Sometimes if you stop rising, falling, you can focus your mind here. Focus your mind to the Vedana, the where there's pain. Just know there's pain. Do not get upset. Don't start figuring out what happened to the pain, getting crazy over what caused the pain and thinking about seeing doctor. All this throw away. Don't go and start thinking that you have some sickness here, some sickness because I got back pain. Don't think. When the idea comes, throw away. All these ideas are kilesa. They doesn't help you. You want to think about the pain after you meditate over, you think lah. But while you're meditating, don't think. Remember. Okay, I will have to start because if not 1 hour will pass very fast. If your nose is stuck, sometimes you're running nose or you're sick, maybe your nose is stuck like stuffy nose. Like me now, I cannot breathe here. Here I can breathe a little bit, this side cannot breathe because I got stuck here, I don't know why. Here I can breathe, sometimes also got stuck. So if you both got stuck, you just open the mouth to breathe. Open slow, slightly, like this. Open slightly to breathe. Use the mouth also can. when you see mental formation, when you meditate rising falling, after some time you will see mental picture. That mental picture is called mental fabrication. That is the five aggregate, one of the five aggregate arising already. So that aggregate, that is mental formation, you must know that it has arisen. If you stuck to the aggregate, you will become down. The aggregate will draw you like a magnet. You become down. Your concentration stop like that. So you must pull away from the aggregate and detach from the aggregate. Knowing that is aggregate, that is one of the aggregate, that is fabrication, mental thinking, right? You must note and move away, then back to your rising and falling. Then your meditation can progress. You will not be able to continuously watching rising and falling. No one can continuously watch rise and fall, because by doing that you will also become down. So you can move away from the rising and falling for a while, go to touching, touching the lips. I mentioned to you, the lips touching, sitting. Then your mind must say sitting, touching, and when you touching, then you focus on the place of touch, right? All right. Then after that, for a while, you go back to rising, falling. Remember, you cannot stay on rising, falling forever. But if you can, you stay. But it will start to wander away. That means when you wander away, it is in one of the aggregates. It will wander to one of the aggregates. That is either the body aggregates or the mental aggregates, or in one of the six sense door. It goes to one of the six sense door, like memory, thinking, or so usually it's two. The main one are the mind, mental aggregate, and the physical aggregate. So you must know how to, because by the time you are able to see all this aggregate, your meditation is quite matured already. So you have already progressed until the very deep level already. So when you can see mental aggregate, you know mental aggregate can make you down. If you stick to aggregate, you are start thinking already, you are dragged away by them. So you must pull back. You must come back. If you don't know how to pull back, you will become like that. You will go back to sleep. Any of the aggregate, especially the mental one, is very powerful. When you are stuck to that aggregate, without knowing that is mental aggregate, then you will be dragged. You drag away. Your concentration will be dragged away by them. All right. You become like that afterward. You'll be sleeping already. So mental aggregate is very powerful. When you know the mental aggregate is thinking, you know already, come back. Or mental picture, it's just like a dream, it's dragging you already. Pull back. Must awake. That's why the Eight Noble Path, you must know how to apply your Eight Noble Path. When the aggregate start to drag you away, you must recharge your concentration and re-establish your mindfulness. All right. You have to always re-establish your state of mind. As your mindfulness is developed, your breath becomes short breath, right? When it's short breath, you can see the rising till the end and the falling. You know it's only short breath. Just note in your mind, mentally, short breath, rising, falling. It becomes very short, right? It becomes short means your concentration is developed. Mindfulness is well developed. The breath becomes short breath. Sometimes you can also watch the in breath is shorter than the out breath. The in breath is rising, the short breath is falling, long. So you can see between the short and the breath in is short, out is long. So you just know short and long. After every meditation, you take your 5 precepts, then you transfer merits. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamisumiccacara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Suraviraya macca pamana thana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Imani panca sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani panca sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani panca sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Emina punya kamina babe bala samagamo satam sahagamo hotu nyawani mana patiya. Silena sukati nyati, silena bojanga pada, silena niruti nyati, tasma sila wisudai. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And remember when you see mental formation is very powerful. If you stick to mental formation, you become very tired. The meditation will be like a maniac. Mental formation is thinking, mental fabricating. So that thinking will start to draw you away from your concentration object. So you become tired easily if you are drawn away by the mental fabrication. That is the 5 aggregate. One of them will drag you away, and that 5 aggregate is the cause of when you are ignorant, you cannot see this 5 aggregate. They are the cause of belief in I don't like, I want to sleep, I'm angry, I'm uncomfortable, I don't want to see, I don't like what I see, I don't like what I hear, I don't like how you speak, I don't like the smell, I don't like the taste. These are the aggregate of like and don't like. So this aggregate is very powerful. Mental aggregate from the sixth sense law, when they arise, if you cannot see them, you cannot comprehend or apprehend them. Note that they have arisen. You will be drawn away by them, and they will take you to become sloth and torpor. So be careful of mental aggregate. So as long as you are able to keep on watching the rising and falling, but consistently, sampanjana, bringing the mind to the abdominal, bring it there, and focus. Sampanjana, focus means watching. So if you are able to stay there, the 5 aggregate very hard to come out. Once the 5 aggregate keep on coming out, that means your mental, your concentration of rising falling is not very powerful. That means you are not really putting effort into your rising falling. That means you are not 100% able to be mindful. So the mental aggregate will arise, or the Vedana will arise later part when you sit for longer time. The body Vedana, the pain sensation, the numbness, itchiness, the inside body feeling pain, somewhere in the body pain, or the head may feel pain, or the leg may feel pain. That will come in the later stage of your meditation when you meditate longer period. So they will come. Presently, for the initial state, the mental fabrication will arise first. That means you're thinking, then the image arises in your mind. They are called mental fabrication. So you must uh, be vigilant. Uh, be vigilant on your rising falling. If you are able to keep on watching your rising falling, this mental aggregate cannot come out. If they come out too many times, they will take you, they will drain your energy away. You become like that. Because the aggregate keep on arising, the mental aggregate, you become like that. It's just like hypnotizing you. And then you struggle, you'll be struggling a long time, you'll be very stressful like that. But if you can keep on watching the rising falling, really alert, mindful effort concentration, like the Buddha said, the Pachengto, Eight Noble Path. Keep on believing the Eight Noble Path and follow it diligently, rising, falling. Then the aggregate is very hard to come out. When the aggregate don't come out, then your mind can go into samadhi. When the mind go into status of samadhi means become happy. The mind become peaceful, calm, and happy. So first samadhi, vitaka, vichara, piti. Second, third, sukha. Fourth, become equal, upeka. There's no happy, no sad. The mind is quiet already. That means you are going up one step. If only through rising and falling in Sampanjana, focusing on rising and falling. And then if you are not mindful, without good effort, without proper concentration, then the Vedana feeling may come out in a later state. When you sit for a longer time, the body will have aching and pain sensation. They will come later state. But for the first initial meditation, the first 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes to half an hour, your mental fabrication will come out. The mental thinking will come out. Storytelling of mental picture will be like a dream. The mind will be forming picture, making illusion, making stories, so to drag you away from your rising falling. So immediately no, throw it away and back to rising falling. Then put more effort. That's why the Pachengto, that's why the Eight Noble Path tell you more effort, more concentration, more determination. More. The word more effort, more mindful, more concentration. More, you have to increase your concentration and energy level. So that if you don't do that, if you don't want to increase your meditation concentration level, right? If the mental fabrication keep on coming up, you will be dragged into the mental formation like dream state, then where you will go to sleep state like that. Then you'll find that your head will be going up and down like that. Like that. Means to say you're losing concentration. Your mind is keep on losing, like you're losing the battle. So that's why you keep on like that. After that, then the head will start go down like that again. Because the mental fabrication is keep on arising. That means you're weak in watching your rising and falling. Your mind cannot focus on the rising and falling. That's why the mental formation keep on coming up, and keep on coming up, you become like that. Where like going to sleep like that. And then it's going to be very tired for you. Sukhi Hotu, I hope tonight my explanation is helpful for you all. And many of you meditators who will be experiencing what I'm telling you, and if this occur, that means you know what happened now, right? Sukhi Hotu, Buddhang, Dhammang, Sanghang, Buddhang, Saranang, Gacchami. Good night, and continue your practice if you can continue further, right? And good luck. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.